In a mysterious world far from civilization, there was a small village called the Village of Shadows, where all its inhabitants had lived without sight for generations. Despite this, they possessed extraordinary senses that allowed them to adapt to total darkness. But their simple lives were suddenly disrupted when they began to hear frightening whispers and cries at night. Some said that a giant bat-like creature was flying over the village, abducting whomever it pleased and disappearing into the dark forest. Orak, the giant bat, was a unique creature with wings extending 20 meters and a body covered in shiny black fur. He wasn't as evil as the villagers believed. He lived in the surrounding caves seeking food to survive. One night, while Orak was flying over the village, one of his wings clipped an old wooden tower, causing it to collapse and terrorizing the villagers. They thought it was a deliberate attack and sounded warning whistles to gather and plan to confront him. Lian, one of the village elders, decided to lead a small team to investigate. Although he was blind, he had an astounding ability to see things through sound reflection, much like a bat. He set off with his team into the forest, following the sound of Orak. Meanwhile, Orak was in his cave trying to tend to his injured wing. When Lian's team approached the cave, Orak let out a powerful cry, causing everyone to back off in fear. Yet, with great bravery, Lian continued until he reached the mouth of the cave. Inside the cave, Lian discovered that Orak wasn't the monster they thought. He was a creature in distress. There were thorns embedded in his wing, the reason for his fall upon the village. Lian decided to help him. It took hours of patience, but Lian and his team managed to remove the thorns. Orak gradually calmed down, making soft sounds as if to thank them. Once recovered, Lian found he could communicate with Orak through sounds. Lian realized Orak could be a protector of the village rather than a threat. Indeed, Orak began to fly over the village at night, alerting the villagers of any impending danger with his sounds. But one night, a gang of strangers appeared intending to plunder the village. Orak used his giant wings to create powerful winds that forced the strangers to flee. The villagers realized they had been wrong to fear him and celebrated him as their new protector. Orak became part of the Village of Shadows, a giant creature protecting its inhabitants, helping them hunt using his unique skills. As for Lian, he became a close friend to Orak, proving that courage and understanding can overcome fear and misconceptions. Even in the deepest darkness, we can find light if we choose to see the world with our hearts.